adventure. We're back on the ultra powerful OP Ball Lightning Sorc powered by Adruen's Sword of Justice. Since last time, I've decided to try something a little new and put on these boots. Mainly because I'm pissed off at the fact that Blizzard has screwed up our instant teleport. And to get around that, I have found a GA that I, of course, upgraded to max 6 evade charges. Hell yeah. So to do this, I had to do a few things. Namely, for serious content, I put in Esu's heirloom as a charm in my talisman. So that keeps my crit chance up over 100%, or right about 100%, I should say. I did make a little bit of a trade-off earlier, which brought me down to 97 and change, but that's because it's a better deal to take this seal with critical strike damage versus additional crit chance. I mean, I'm practically at 100, so the extra damage way outweighs the little loss in crit chance. However, what we're doing today is going YOLO. And yeah, it's a little bit dangerous, a little bit crazy, but we're going to put in the 904% gold drop rate and compound that with a couple of GAs on gold drop here, and we keep one shock here. I do have pyromancy skills on here, so it's not nothing. Maximum resource helps, but I lose the charm, so that's pretty huge. I might regret it. If it's terrible, I'll just put my Esu boots back on. But I want to keep the buff for the gold, because what we're going to do is use these things here, which have been dropping from the butchers that I set up in my war plan, to give me +3 monster power in Helltides, which gives insane drops, including gold. The gold isn't necessarily the main thing here, but I just want to max it out. But I'm going to be squishy as hell and not do a hell of a lot of damage. So it's going to take a while to kill things. But fortunately, the Sorc is so OP that it can handle it. As long as I'm careful and I don't miss, a single ice armor. The moment I do, I'm dead. More than likely. So it's not just a walk in the park, as usually most overworld farming is, but we're trying to min-max here. So the cool thing about this is I can stack 3 of these together. And on top of that, as we run through this Helltide, what's left of it, there's really only 10 minutes left. We're going to go do the world boss at the end here. So that's our goal, to get there within 14 minutes. We'll go do the Blood Maiden first and then turn in any cinders that I have. And I did just get a nice little reward for all of this madness in Helltides in Scovos. So this one is done. I'll collect it a little later to save bag space, but very happy to have another one down. Looks like I'm gonna have to go fishing next, which I'm not looking forward to. Some people enjoy it, but not me. I'd rather kill things.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that.
New zone is kind of cool. Definitely very hellish. I can definitely feel the lack of damage here, for sure.
I need time to prepare that.
But still getting the job done. Just not as fast as it normally is. Gotta stay away from that. Having the combination of this teleport.
I need time to prepare that.
With both as a normal spell and with evade is pretty amazing, particularly because it gives you
I'm not ready yet.
some additional crackling energy every time you use it. And it pulls all the crackling energy in. So it's quite effective for damage. Time for the maiden. Hopefully I won't die and lose half these cinders or more.
I'm not ready yet.
Nice to turn in a full chest. Of 250. If I can make that happen. As you probably saw, it's not very far away either. So we'll head straight there. Probably should have taken the node that says you won't lose cinders if you die in
not ready yet.
in Helltides. But no, we're YOLOing today. Wow, look how slow the maiden is dying. Yeah, damage is taking a major hit. Forgot to check the gold count. We'll call it 3.1 billion. I need 28 cinders. Where is that thing? Should have that many by the time we get there. I take that back. Let's go back here and farm.
I'm not ready yet.
One thing I could do is I could potentially put something else on my bar instead of teleport, but I just like to be mobile all the time. But if it came down to it for more damage, if I wanted to do
I need
anything
time to prepare that.
higher in the pit, I could certainly consider that. I'm farming pit 120s though, so I'm more than happy. I'm not trying to set any world records here. Just have fun and destroy the game. Great way to blow off steam. It's really interesting to level up a character with all the gear options in the game now. I do wish there was a little more variety
I'm not
in
ready
the
yet.
build options. Not to say that it's terrible. I definitely salute Blizzard for doing a great job with this expansion. It's more than I expected and hoped for. Hopefully they'll keep up that trend. And the seasons will just get better. They've got a lot of levers to pull now, which is kind of cool. And they can do more with the cube. I think eventually they will do more with the skill tree and all that. But what they've done in terms of shaking up the playstyle of all the endgame activities is a great start. It's far from perfect, but I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, let's make our way up to this boss. Oh, we gotta go turn in Whispers. How much time we got? 7 minutes. Well, so much for the gold. I think for the boss,
I need
I'm
time
probably gonna
to
have
prepare
to take off the gold making. And we'll go back to that after the boss, since it took me so long to get on. What I found recently is one of the funnest activities to do, and profitable in terms of gold. And you know I like to run dungeons, but that is to run escalations. They're really
that. It is done.
fantastic. They drop a ton of loot. I mean, if you wanted to salvage it all, you'd have to come back to town 2 or 3 times. Well, there's some gold for you. Yeah, it was okay. Not great. Still looking for frost gear. That's a nice weapon. Base. As usual, my bags are now overflowing again. So hard for me to give up good bases when I know I can use them for multiple characters. There's only about a month left in the season though, so I don't know how many characters I'll build out. I'm pretty happy with Warlock and Sorcerer and Paladin, although I have not fully geared my 70 Paladin. He's a fresh 70. And Paladin is kind of weak this season. And I played Paladin last season, sort of maining it along with Sorcerer. So my thoughts are to potentially play Rogue to be this completely OP because of the broken builds. The problem with that though is that Blizzard can fix it literally at any time. And you could put effort and money and time into a build, so if it gets nerfed right after the build's set up, you've kind of wasted your time depending on where it lands. The other option, which seems safer, and everybody seems to be having a great time with it because it's essentially unkillable, is the Barbarian. So we'll see. I'm kind of leaning Barb. I pretty much ruled out all the other classes this season. They just don't look that interesting to me. And I've had a hell of a lot of fun playing with Warlock and Sorcerer, I'll be honest. They've been great classes. I just got a little bit burnt out on the Warlock. And I always seem to drift back to Sorcerer just because it's such a smooth, gameplay. Alright, 3 minutes to the world boss. Gear gone. Tree. Oh, we did that already. Dirt. Tell you what, I'm gonna keep my talisman the way it is, but I'm going to put these boots back on. I have to remove the talisman though. The reason I have all these in here is I have to go through them, and I was about to do that before I jumped online. Let's get rid of a couple.
What brings you to the ancient isles?
And then we have to do this. And we can't use one anyway, so we're going YOLO again. At least I'm not at half my crit. Hopefully I won't be the only one there. So I'm definitely missing out on damage. No doubt about that. I don't have the Endurant Faith charm in, so
I need time to do that.
I'm a bit squishy. But as long as I keep Ice Armor up, I should be fine. Dodge anything serious. Yeah, there's a couple other people here, so we're good. See, who are we going to be today? The Bach Baron? For some reason, my name isn't staying when I log out. See what this person's got. These boss kills are so fast now, it's crazy. And you have this many people showing up. I'm just gonna leave it. I guess I'll just see what it is at least. Wish I was on a 6-piece charm. I would take that. What I'm using though is 23 though, so no biggie.
We the pod, huh?
Huh, I didn't get a cash. I didn't collect my weekly cash. Did I completely miss it? Oh, you didn't drop a cash. Okay. Almost certain it said I didn't collect my weekly cash from that boss. I don't remember doing him this week. Who knows? Well, I've still got time left on my buff here. And Helltides just started. Where? Ooh. I hate doing Helltides here. Such a pain. Layout of this whole area is just awful for doing it. I hate to waste my buff though. I do have a lot of... I mean, I could do 3 more back to back and not have to worry about it. And I know more will drop. So what I'm thinking is do something a little more interesting. And actually set this up so that for Nightmare Dungeons, there it is. When you're doing the escalations, you get 2 additional Herodric portals, which are fantastic because it gives you now the option to choose what you want to go into based on whether you want keys, materials, gold, experience, cube materials, crafting materials. Obviously you don't get all the choices and you don't get the same thing you got, so you can't back to back say a gold farm, but at least it still gives you some options, which is nice. And on top of that, I have retained a couple of things. Treasure goblins can still potentially show up. They still get a war bounty chest, which is nice. And I still got bosses that can pop into the boss fight for Nightmare Dungeons. And the dog actually spawns more than you would think. And so I've got a chance of upgrading my boots or my amulet, which both desperately could use it. So, let's see what I've got. Gem reserves are not really that great. What is this? Aha, another armaments. The equipment is an okay start. I'm always looking for equipment. Gems are just not really worth it. You can do much better going to one of the dungeons. like the one we went to last night. This one here. It's a lot nicer to run than this one here. Although I would say that they probably both take about the equal amount of time, because on this one you've got to actually free prisoners, and it's a long gauntlet. So 6 one, half dozen to the other. Tell you what, if I had the space, I'm gonna create one more. Let's get 5 more, and whenever they happen to be, so be it.
The stars align.
I don't really do heroic strong rooms anymore, and I hate the volcanic. Huh. Water leads. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and run the gem fragment. We can always use gems. I tell you what, we'll create one more just to see what it is. Ruby Reserve. What I really need is a Topaz Reserve, a really good one. But the nice thing about it is that you know the next one is not going to be that. Did want to try to free up some space. I have to look at a build real quick to see which stats we're looking for on these things. Trying to put together a new build that they call Frozen Lightning, which was created by a guy that runs the channel, or one of the guys, I think it's a couple of them, Rage Gaming Videos. Calls it a quadrillion damage sorcerer build. Super speed frozen spear guide. And I really love the look of it. I'm just trying to figure out what he's going for on his seals. Unfortunately, his build guides are pretty awful in terms of some of the details, unless the author takes the time to actually spell it out. In this case, he's just done a video about it and threw the build up there, so I'm having to kind of guess here. The whole thing revolves around this Ice Heart Breas. Which says your conjugations periodically unleash Frost Nova. Enemies affected by Frost Nova take increased damage from you. Which is pretty cool. I don't know. You can look at his skill tree so I can know what he's throwing points into. Looks like... Okay, well, it makes sense. Lightning Spear. So that's Conjugation, Shock, and Summon. So it sounds like either plus to Shock or Conjugation would work. No, it's probably looking like Shock, because he's also using Ball Lightning. And of course, Unstable Currents, which really is Shock. So I'm guessing that even though he's using this set called Uncanny Insight, take a look at the things on it. Casting Conjugation Skills. Basically casting Lightning Spear. Get all the side upgrades, weaken enemies.
Hello.
So either Shock or Conjugation is good to keep. Mastery is not bad either because it will buff the Ball Lightning, although that's not where the main part of the damage is coming from. There's Conjugation Skills, that's great. Pyromancy I don't think is necessary. Okay, we got a Conjugation there, so we can get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Mastery. Is that the best we got? Yep. So those can go. And this one, there's Shock, great. And Frost we don't need. Wait, let me look at that again, because I think he is using Blizzard. Oh no, he doesn't have any points in Blizzard. Interesting, they're calling it Frozen. Oh, I know why. It's because of Ice Blades. Yeah, he's got 1 point in Familiar and Hydra. So, Conjugation heavy build, plus Ball Lightning has 9 points in, and then everything else in. Unstable Currents, of course. It's got all the defenses. 2 of the Chain Lightning. This is all for the amulet, the Fractured Winter Glass, which will cast all that stuff for us. So okay, Shock or Conjugation? Shock ideally. Which one of these we want to take? Oh, save both of those. We can go ahead and get rid of that one though, since we've got 3 here and here. This will ultimately be the one I use though, I think. Most of Shock drops. Okay, done.
Ancients, watch over this one.
Go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this loot somewhere. I think I might have a little room in my bag from taking out those, yeah, just a little bit for temporary hold, I guess. I really want to wear these. But I can't. Not if we're doing gold farming. I'm at 3 billion though. I mean, that's not bad at all. I think what I'm going to do is I will switch over to the 900 when we hit a gold dungeon. It doesn't take terribly long to do it. But for now, we'll go ahead and set things up for more of a speedy run. So here we're using the SUs for even more movement speed than our 40% crit chance based on our increased crit strike chance based on our movement speed, which puts us about 97.7% rather. Where is that thing? Oh, it's already in there. Derp. So what are we missing? This one? Okay, back in action. Alright, we'll rock and roll with that. Looks like we got some bag space. We're going to do the re-reserve. You can always use rubies.
I need time to do that. I need more time.
See what it is.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to do that. I need time to prepare that.
Let's meet.
Here he comes again.
Now
The
you
twins.
have quite a tale to tell, huh?
More mine cages.
The old Zakarum church is supposed to be empty, but I heard bells tolling. They called to me, splitting open my dreams. A call that demanded an answer. I must release them. This holy place reeks of seawater and rot. I'm going to drown in it. There is no escape. It's hard to think when the ringing of those damn bells fills my head.
Google's topaz. I really like doing the Heredric strong runes because I don't need the mats from there and they actually just slow you down. This isn't the greatest choice though. I guess I could go ovals. I'm never going to be able to hold them all. Specifically looking for something. Blizzard desperately needs to increase the oval amount that you can hold because they drop so much. I mean, low key, I could use the topaz. I know it's not really worth it. Otherwise, we could just do equipment. I guess we'll just do equipment. Let's go.
I need time to prepare that.
Something feels wrong. We need to help it. Magic. Something feels wrong. We need to help it. Bloody hell! Too much.
I'm not ready yet.
That was fun. Magic. Something feels wrong. We need to help it.
Now you have quite a tale to tell, huh?
This Blizzard didn't even get a chance to say anything.
My burden is too great.
Oh, it's killing me. funny, the background music in this dungeon reminds me of the Aliens movies.
I need time to prepare that.
Part of it, anyway. What? Down there.
Now you have quite a tale.
Oh shit.
I need time to prepare that.
Now you have quite a tale to tell, huh?
Ah, killed one of them and the other one rammed into me. Let's see what they dropped. A couple of GAs there.
I need time to prepare that.
I can't be bothered with the rest of those at this point. It doesn't have a GA on it. Forget it. I should adjust my loot filter.
That.
Is this other boss? This is so big. There it is.
I expect you'll need that.
Another. Yeah, that's one of the great things about Rain Nightmare Dungeons. Alright, where do we go now? There it is.
I need time to prepare that.
It's this way. Hey dog. Check out the amulet. It's killing me.
My burden is too great.
Does it surprise me? Very good. Oh. Crap. Okay, what do we got? Equipment and some gold. Gold reserve. Okay. Go for the gold reserve. And forgotten wisdom. I'll take that. 22, 27. So we've got a good chunk of gold coming in now. I'm going to take off this charm so I can put my SUs back on. And we're off. Wish there was an easier way to switch those. Be nice to have a mini armory for the talisman.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm going back to town just for a second because I've got to plug in these headphones. Okay. Technical difficulties averted. Time to find chests. It's always a challenge in these tight quarters.
See what it is.
Which one I'm about to die.
I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet.
I have to go back and look for the gold explosion. Is the wisdom?
I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, there's gold back here. Not a lot. Don't see any gold explosions though.
I'm not ready yet.
Hopefully my pet picked with most of it. Wow, we're at 3.9 billion. That's impressive. We'll go ahead and keep the talisman set up the way it is, I think. Riches of keys. Riches of materials. Unique spoils. I can't remember what unique spoils is. Materials is always good. I guess they're just saying uniques. Okay, I get it. Legendaries and uniques, of course. I guess we'll go for uniques and riches of keys. Hopefully we'll be at 4 billion by the time this run is done.
How I've dreamed of this moment. Let us fight.
I need time to prepare that.
Superb. That's the ferocity I remember. Hold nothing back. How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, one.
Alright, lots of keys.
My bags are full. I cannot carry more. My burden is too great.
I just want to pick up the crafting mats, thank you. I'd like to see what that staff is. Oops. Do that. Okay. Very close to 4 billion. Crap SUs. Ooh.
Greetings.
If this only had all skills or even core skills, might be good, but nope.
Hello.
Hello.
I just can't do it without any all skills or core skills.
Greetings.
Damn it. Nothing. Nope. Nope. Trash.
What is a Faithress taken apart, melted down? Step up to my anvil. Back to it then.
Empty these out first. That's our gold reserve. Let's get over 4 billion.
No! No! No!
You there! Please! Help us get out!
They're here! Get ready!
The only way out of this is to fight!
We may yet survive!
I love how my mana bar basically doesn't move. That's very satisfying.
Here. Something for your troubles.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that.
Was it worth it?
Chest bonanza.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
I'm missing my boots. That's what you're hearing him say. He's not ready all the time. That and the lack of real teleport. So forgive me.
I'm not ready yet.
I don't think I have them all, do I? Yep, missed one.
I need time to prepare that.
There we go. Get the dog again. Craft loot. Sight and some gold. Skull and some equipment. And ovals. Equipment, of course. I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff. It was all bad. Got our gold though. So, as painful as it is, I want my new boots.
I'm not ready yet.
Fresh meat.
Loot pinatas. One more.
I need time to prepare that.
Same dream as always. Serpent's eyes in the darkness. Shadows slithering through the grass. I shed the skin from this old dying form. Then I am adorned in scales. Free from pain. In the scales are reflected faces I know. Villagers who scorned me, cursed me, laughed at me. Tongues flick in the darkness. Hear their words in my thoughts. Each life is a sacrifice for us. Each life is a scale for your rebirth. I awaken, and the snake is at my feet, waiting.
This would be painful on the Obel's part. Not really looking for anything specific from the vendor, so I might just pass it up. Already full. Crazy.
No!
Fresh meat!
Oh. I had 0 reaction time.
I need time to prepare that.
Now you have quite a tale to tell, huh?
Time for a loot dump.
I'm not ready yet.
What's this?
I need time to prepare that.
Ah, good. I found a promising ore deposit and could use some help mining it.
I need time to prepare.
Oh, they're back.
My bags are full. My burden is too great.
Impressive. That's a good size.
My bags are full.
I'll have to charge you extra for that.
I cannot carry more.
I need one of those, the 900 atom power, for my new build. That's not it.
I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Fresh meat!
No way.
Now you have quite a tale to tell, huh?
I cannot carry more.
This is way too big. Learn this.
I cannot carry more. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that.
Someone's got to give.
We are all impermanent.
Definitely need repair. Just in time.
We have only a short time together. Let's savor it while it lasts. Hold nothing back! How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, wander.
Definitely want to pick up that amulet.
I cannot carry more.
Definitely want to see what those boots are too. Nope. Nope.
I cannot carry more.
Let's see what that GA is.
My bags are full.
Such a pain.
I cannot carry more.
Okay, that's good enough. Right here. Mythic. Just now saw that. It actually could potentially be good for my next build. I'm looking at shadow resistance gear because the final Mephisto fight is primarily shadow. Wouldn't be for this character though. That fire damage multiplier is incredibly low. I think hopefully Amethyst Gens will carry me though. I'm just having buttloads of overall resistance. Already have a bunch of those. Last piece. Raiment. Actually is a nice piece, except for the roll. Can't remember what else we were looking for on it. I think it was primarily missing armor before, if I remember correctly. I'll have to take a look. But I'll save it for now.
I'll be here, swinging away.
My bags are full.
Taken apart, melted down. OTT to break another's work.
I think I already have one of those Imperial's helms. Yep, there it is. So I'm going to do what I always do. And see if it transfigures and allows it to remain unmodifiable. Nope.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Where's my raiment? There it is. Okay, that was the problem with the last one, is it had no armor on it. That's the main reason why I switched away from it. Oh, that's the C one. That's the last one I found with defensive skills, but again, no armor. Ah, that was the other thing I needed, was resistance. All I'm getting on this one is physical resistance. I do have decent resistance elements on this piece. But this is just OP for survival. I think this would work though for general content. When I get the 50% damage reduction. Wonder how that affects my movement speed though, losing that 25% movement speed bonus. Oops. Let's find out real quick. I got so many mats, I'm not worried about the cost. And now I'm sitting at 4.3 billion. And I'm just curious to see what sort of transfiguration roll I get on it.
Anyone asks, tell them it's from Skovos.
I think that's the roller that we use. Right? Maximum life. I think that one hit intelligence. But what I really desperately need is life. So, let's leave that.
Welcome to the Isles. What do you bring?
I cannot.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's everything I can do. Pray to RNGesus. I did get item quality, unfortunately a low roll, but not terrible. Let's see how it compares again. No GAs on it other than the max life. So intelligence goes down a little bit, but materials, we have 0 intelligence. And we only have 3,000 life. So with this we would get 4,635. That's a significant increase in both intelligence and art. And max life, you get armor, which is really nice. You do at least get physical resistance, which does help. So if we look at this piece, my armor is only 18,176, and health is at only 26. It's pretty rough. I put the new piece on. My armor goes 21,938. Which is much more comfortable. Max life, we'll call it 30,000. That's definitely a lot more comfortable too. This is safe for my toughness. It's funny how it rates the resistance so high. So current resistances are on the 7s, almost 8, with poison being the highest, which is great. It is a bit of an overkill though, I'll be honest. You really don't need 80. I mean, it's obviously nice, But you sacrifice damage for it. And life in my case. Now you lose a lot of armor, which is really your first line of defense. So if I put this on, they drop significantly, particularly fire. But it's still 76. Physical, I like being pretty high, so that helps. Poison, I'd like to have more lightning, but 76 isn't anything to sneeze at. What's my armor again? 21.9 versus 18. That's a nice bump. Oh, I forgot this one does have armor and resistance to all elements. What was I thinking? This is actually a good piece. I shouldn't complain that much. Yeah. Okay, I changed my mind. This is actually a pretty good piece that I have on. Still like all that DR though. Constant DR. Not having to rely on the teleport to get it. I'm actually going to keep that on for a while because I just like the feel of it. But that was a waste. Had to find out if I had a better transfiguration roll. Would have been really nice. This ring I don't think is better than what I have. Time to choose. I think that lightning damage multiplier combined with the cooldown reduction, even though it's a crappy roll, is pretty nice. Certainly would like to have more damage though. This one I'm gonna trash. I think the crit strike chance wins out here.
That's it for that. You know where to find me.
You have to admit though, that Tyrael's, despite the low armor, having all of this resistance and 30% all-time DR is pretty nice. Do not like sitting at 26.5 life though. That's for damn sure. We're gonna wear it for a while. Continue to see how it does. I'll keep these in my bag and we can switch back and forth.
Oh, look what the tide washed up. Hey, it's worth something. A legendary prize for the mainlander.
Taken apart, melted down.
What I'm fishing for now is upgrades to
an excellent pull, my friend. Oh,
my
finished
aspects.
so soon?
It's kind of holding me back. Can't seem to get these to max. This one is relatively close. This one has some work to do. Just haven't been lucky finding them.
I'll try to make this quick.
Haven't seen anything in here. My title keeps disappearing. I don't think Blizzard likes it. Can't believe an early game charm actually dropped. Happens very rarely in Torment 12.
Mainlander, what do you seek?
So that's it for the gold farm. We made about a $500 million, not even really trying very hard. And no upgrades today. One mythic. So we shall carry on looking for the needed aspects and the upgrades and gear we might be able to get. And the elusive gem strength bonus. Is it real? We'll keep trying. So, ciao for now.
Goodbye.